catch everything. But let's play some of these tracks first, and then we're gonna try to go into it. And I'm gonna give my opinion, and hopefully my coach come through and she give her opinion. But I definitely want to give my opinion because this is the album that I feel like could be album of the year. And after listening to it, let me play the tracks first, and then I feel like, or I'll let you know if I feel like it's still album of the year.
Leaving you that day, it was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. And I realized in that instant, our last conversation, you was against it. Told you I was going to church for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. See, the Bentley leather matched the pipe, and that's the motif. Just to think I built a rap career off an OZ. I'm watching new niggas rap just to OD. If I didn't give you both sides, I wouldn't be me. I was the only one to walk or react with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream writers. Took chains and touched change like King Midas. Imitation is flattery, they seem like us. But only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Yeah. Watching Tiafa with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm posting. We really netted what we grossing. By the way, I'm writing this on the ocean.
All right, man. All right. Before we even get into the whole thing with Clipse, I want to talk about Pharrell and his production, man. Pharrell went overseas to Colombia and got that 100% pure. Come on, man. Y'all know I got to make them type of references when we talk about Clipse album. But in all seriousness, though, I'm listening to the production behind this and just the way that Pharrell produced the entire album, man. And the way he flipped them snares and the way he was coming in with them bass lines. And like I said, I'm not no producer, but I love beats. If you ever heard us do music reviews, you know I always talk about production and how important it is for how the beat sound. And whatever you rapping about, cool. But if that beat not right or if that production is not right, hey, you can be rapping about the most intellectual shit in the world or even the most lyrical shit in the world. It ain't gonna matter if that production ain't right. And we done had this conversation as far as Nas when it pertains to him not picking the best beats. Once again, shout out to Hit Boy and shout out to numerous albums that Nas got that he has good production on. But I'm just saying that it's been a numerous thing as far as him not being able to pick good beats. With all that being said, what Pharrell was able to do for this, as far as this entire project and his production and just the fact that I feel like a lot of people was like Pharrell hadn't done anything really hip hop in a long time. So it has those certain type of artists that I feel like once they get around people like Kanye, get around people like Pharrell and a certain type of artists. He did the same thing as far as Kanye and Pusha T. When Kanye got with Pusha, every time that he did some work together or they had some type of production together, the beat was phenomenal. Like my complaint about the whole thing when they even did the whole thing with Nas and Kanye and the whole 7-song thing is the fact that he had that type of production for Pusha T. You was thinking he was going to have that for Nas too. I'm not trying to get off topic, but I'm just saying as far as when it comes to certain artists, a producer can be the biggest producer in the world, but when he wants to get with that certain artist and he wants to make something phenomenal for a certain artist that he knows gonna come in there and deliver, it's just a different type of space. And I feel like that's where Pharrell goes when he gets with Clipse, Jay-Z, or it's just certain artists that you get when he like, okay, let me really get in my bag because I know they really about to get on here and spit some shit. They really about to get on here and really rap. So that's what I want to give a shout out to as far as Pharrell, because you know it's just him now. You know he's not working with the other dude he's working with when they was the Neptunes. So now it's just mostly him. And you hear this phenomenal. Shout out to Pharrell, man. But once again, shout out to my co-host. You want to be able to